Hi, this is Teresa Belcher, the founder of Honeymoon Islands in Virginia, USA. And I am pleased today to introduce you to Courtney Taylor. She's the Business Development Manager for Beaches Resorts in the Caribbean. And she is here to explain everything you want to know about beaches resorts, everything you want to know about destination weddings at beaches resorts. So I will hand it over to Courtney. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here today with everyone. I'm excited to talk more, about beaches resorts. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who are not familiar, beaches are our family-friendly resorts by Sandals. Sandals is our sister company that we have, and we have been voted the world's leading all-inclusive family resort brand. And I hope to talk to you today a little bit more about what sets us apart as a family resort brand, but also an all-inclusive for everyone. Your perfect family getaway awaits you at beaches. We are truly for everyone, whether it's families, couples, girls groups, guys groups, multi-generational family trips, incentive groups, business groups, anything you can think of, we can accommodate at our beaches resorts. But we definitely specialize in our families. With beaches, you have the same quality and inclusions that you get at Sandals, but we've incorporated more things for our family atmosphere. So airport transfers are included. Of course, your free Wi-Fi, red lane, spa and fitness. Xbox lounges, which is one of my favorite aspects of beaches. I think the kids love this the best. It is a room wall-to-wall lined in Xboxes that even your adults like myself, I'm 24 years old, can have a good time in. We have our Trenchtown arcades, of course, our luxurious accommodations, our Sesame Street characters. We do have a strong, proud partnership with Sesame Street, and we do have our characters at every resort. Our unique dive sites, our scuba diving boats, unlimited water sports, unlimited land sports, butler, concierge, and luxury service, our airport lounge, our kids camp, and our professional nannies. So I know that sounds like a lot, but I'll go a little bit more into depth on what each of those are as we continue. So we are mom and dad approved, but I think this is a great time to mention that beaches is a different type of family vacation. I actually have 8 nieces and nephews, so I know what it's like to go on those big family vacations. And there's kind of 2 different types of family vacations. There's, for example, like the amusement parks. Those are fun because your kids are having fun, but let's be honest, at the end of them, you almost need a vacation. They're lots of fun, but they're not relaxing. And we find that beaches allows you to combine relaxation, fun with families, and also time for kids to do what they want to do, adults to do what they want to do, but families to come together and do things together as well. It truly has something to accommodate all aspects of the family. We have been voted the world's leading all-inclusive family resort for over 20 years in a row. Now, we don't just say this to pat ourselves on the back, but to let you know, not only are we a company with strong integrity, but your agency, Honeymoon Islands, only works with companies with strong integrity. You want to know when working with your travel agent that they're going to send you somewhere that they trust and that they know you're going to be taken care of. And that's definitely true at beaches resorts. You can take your family on a culinary trip around the world at beaches with our 5-star global gourmet dining program. Now, what sets us apart in our dining program is it's not just about shuffling you through a buffet line 3 times a day and giving you cheap liquor to drink. We want to provide a culinary experience that's also 5-star. We want you to have those same dining experiences that you would have in those 5-star restaurants, but all included. Because for those of you who don't know, with Sandals and Beaches, we wanted to take the all-inclusive concept, which used to be the budget vacation, and we wanted to say, how can we make all-inclusive luxury? And one of the places where we've done that is most definitely in our dining program. Some of our beaches has up to 22 different unique restaurants per resort. That is right, 22 dining options. I challenge you, this is our Beaches Turks property that has the 22, to try every single one if you can. They may have to roll you onto the plane afterwards, but it's well worth it. Cafe de Paris is one of our unique restaurant or dining options that we offer. And as I go through these, I'm not going to touch on every single dining option because I'd have you here for hours, but just give you an idea of some of the diversity that we have in your dining options. Cafe de Paris is your French pastry style cafe. That's where you can get your crepes, you can get desserts, milkshakes, frappuccinos, cappuccinos, ice cream, truly anything you can think of. And again, all included. You just walk in, order, and enjoy. Marachi is our Mexican cuisine restaurant here at Beaches and Grill. And one thing that I find is really important for parents is that Beaches can accommodate the pickiest of eaters. No matter what your kids' diets are or what they eat, we can accommodate them in some way. We have a plethora of different dining options, so they will always have something that they will enjoy. Neptune's is our seafood cuisine restaurant here at Beaches Ocho Rios. And this is our Caribbean cuisine restaurant, Stewfish, another one at our Beaches Ocho Rios location. We also have our soy sushi, which is our Asian cuisine. Some of the best sushi you'll ever have. And one funny story I always like to tell about this is my boss actually has 2 daughters who she takes to Beaches, and they absolutely love soy. They love the sushi they can get there, and of course it's unlimited, so they can get 1 of every roll. They can get 2 of these, 3 of this, 4 of this, and they love it. They have a sushi feast. But she always jokes that it's difficult when they come back from Beaches because when we go to the normal world and she takes them to a sushi restaurant, they want to order 3, 4 of everything. But back in the States, you're looking at $12 a roll. So she says they're limited to 1 outside, but when they come to Beaches, that's when they love it because they can truly go all out. This is our Cricketer's Pub, British cuisine at our Beaches, Turks and Caicos. This restaurant is definitely more geared to our adults. This is that late night fare. One, if you're coming in from a late flight and you want to get some food options, this is wonderful. If you're looking to catch a game or just hang out and get a drink, this is a great stop for you. Now, our culinary concierge is super, super important because we find that with a lot of people, there's often families who don't travel or who are anxious to travel because they have children with dietary needs, restrictions, or severe allergies, or even parents do as well. And with Sandals, we don't want your dietary restrictions to be an afterthought and something that deters you from going on vacation. Our culinary concierge is a special desk that we have at every single property. It's a special separate office where if you do have any dietary needs, like vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, balanced lifestyle, lactose intolerant, or even severe dietary allergies like seafood or shellfish, peanut allergies, and things like that, or celiac, we can accommodate it. You can sit down with a culinary concierge at the beginning of your stay and talk to them about exactly what you need. They can make sure that all the restaurants are prepped to receive you. If you have severe allergies, that your food is being prepared separately and it's not being cross-contaminated. You can also see what restaurants can best accommodate your dietary needs and restrictions. But when you're showing up to the restaurant, you're not having to explain to this person and the manager has to come over and you explain to this person and then the chef has to come over and you explain to this person. And by the end of it, you're ready to just leave and you haven't eaten yet. We want you to be able to sit down and enjoy like any other guest could and know that your dietary restrictions will be taken care of. Now, of course, we can't forget about our premium brand drinks. Our drinks are included and unlimited when it comes to Sandals and Beaches Resorts. All of our liquor is our top shelf. There is no differentiation between room category of what type of liquor you can receive. We serve premium top shelf liquor to all of our guests. Now, here's where we see some of the different things we offer for our families at Beaches. Of course, we have our movie nights for all ages. We have movie nights in the pool, movie nights on the lawn, super, super fun experience for the kids. And I think some of our parents' favorite aspect of Beaches is our Beaches Kids Camp program. This is our kids camp on resort. This is also included. There's no additional charge for the kids camp. It is open from 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. This is great for many reasons. Number one, if parents are looking to go do an excursion off island, and they want to go, just the adults, or if they want to do a spa treatment in the morning, or hey, even just have one adult day where you get to relax and enjoy yourself, you can send the kids to the kids camp. They're putting groups with kids of their ages as well. It's not just all of the kids together in one group. And they do different activities with them. It's not just about sitting them in front of the TV all day to keep them occupied. They take them around the resort. They take them to the water park. They take them to the beach. They play games, take them to the Xbox lounge. I've heard stories of kids or parents having to drag their kids out of the kids camp at the end of the day because they had so much fun they just don't want to leave. As I mentioned before, we do partner with Sesame Street at our Beaches Resorts, which is absolutely, absolutely so much fun for everyone, kids and adults. They do walk around the resorts, as well as has special parades and activities you can do. For example, we have a special night-night tuck-in service that you can get, where the Sesame Street character will come in with milk and cookies, read a book to the child, and help tuck them into bed. It's a super, super unique experience. However, just to give you a heads up, they do come with a handler, so don't expect the character to be speaking, because as great as it is, kids are smart, and they realize the Cookie Monster doesn't usually have a Jamaican accent. So they'll come in with the handler and interact with them, and they'll tuck them into bed. And it's a really, really fun, unique experience that they cannot get anywhere else. We do also offer professional nannies. Now, nannies are an additional charge, but this is great for any after hours. If parents are looking to, again, get off resort or do a late night activity, and they have a young child, particularly that they want to be looked after, we do have professional nannies that are proud members of the International Nanny Association. So these are not just random staff members that know how to babysit. These are professional certified nannies. Another thing I forgot to touch on that I think sets us apart when it comes to our kids camp and our nannies is that we accept children of all ages. There's no minimum age requirement. We'll take them as young as 1 day old. Most people probably wouldn't do that, but if you do, if you have the baby on island, you want to come over and take them to the kids camp, we take them as young as they come. So that can be great for particularly new parents who want to do a getaway. There's no minimum age requirement for our kids camp or our nannies. Beaches is autism friendly. So what exactly does this mean? Beaches definitely was the forerunner when it comes to becoming an autism certified resort. We were the first to kind of start on this journey, and many have followed suit afterwards. I know children or families with children with disabilities, that's another thing I've heard talking to them personally, that many times they don't travel and they don't take vacations because they're worried that their children won't be accommodated or that it'll be difficult taking them down to resort and people understanding exactly how to interact with them. All of the staff at Beaches Resorts are autism certified by IBCCS. So this means all of the staff on resort are certified to understand how to deal with children, particularly with autism, but with other disabilities as well, to interact with them, take care of them, and make sure they're having a fun time. They receive competency training in sensory awareness, motor skills, autism overview, program development, social skills, communication, environment, and emotional awareness and bullying. So again, we make sure that families with children with autism don't feel limited in their options, because every family deserves a vacation. We also have a great Sesame Street character. For those of you who don't know, Julia is one of the newer Sesame Street characters that actually has autism. And one of the greatest things about Julia that I personally love is she's actually there less for the children with autism and more for the children who don't, because she teaches you how to interact, and she better teaches children how to interact with children with disabilities and autism, because when you're around her, her handler will say things like, sometimes you have to say Julia's name twice. She may not like loud noises. Sometimes it might be more difficult to get her attention, and just teaches you how to be more understanding in children, how to interact with children who might have disabilities or autism. Our rooms and suites at Beaches are designed with families in mind. We have all types of accommodations for all sorts of families, small families, new families, large, multi-generational family trips, anything you can think of we can accommodate at our Beaches Resort. We do have 3 levels of service when it comes to Sandals. We have our lead-in luxury, which is essentially our entry level, but even at Sandals, it's anything but entry. And then we have a step above that is our Club Sandals Concierge. That is our concierge level, that little extra step above luxury that makes your trip just a bit more streamlined. That's also where our room service and liquor begins in the room. With our concierge categories, that's where we have that. Luxury is just your beers, wines, juices. And then our Butler Elite is the top category and the best of the best. They say, once you go Butler, you never go back. And it's very cliche, but very, very true. Our butlers go above and beyond to make your stay the epitome of luxury, and make sure you have everything you need at the tip of your fingers. Just for example, this is one of our 4-bedroom butler suites here in Beaches, Turks and Caicos. This suite is really great for large families, particularly multi-generational family trips, because you essentially get your own vacation home, your own townhouse style vacation home right there on the resort, just steps away from the beach. As you see, it has an outdoor pool area, It's very similar to the vacation homes you might see at the beaches here in the States, but again, right there on the island. At beaches, there are unlimited ways to have fun, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about some of the things we have entertainment and fun-wise here at beaches. Of course, our Pirate Island water parks. We have a water park at every single resort, and though they are meant for kids, they are for all ages, because again, as a 24-year-old, you will probably catch me once or twice sliding my way down the water slide or jumping on the surf simulator. Water sports is included with sandals as well. So whether that's glass bottom boat rides, paddleboarding, kayaking, canoeing, snorkeling, it is all included. If you want to get up every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, go down to the Aqua Center and get snorkeling, you can do that. And of course, scuba diving is also included as well. So scuba diving is included for PADI certified divers. You can do 1 2-tank dive per day or 2 1-tank dives per day. We also offer PADI certification on resort, as well as a Discover Scuba on resort certification. So this is for those maybe looking to get an introductory lesson into scuba diving, see exactly what it's all about and if they enjoy it, and they can do it on resort for the duration of their stay and see if they might want to go into pursuing their PADI certification. We do also, of course, offer scuba diving for your older kids and young teens, as well as SNUBA. So SNUBA is a really exciting thing that we offer for those kids that are maybe a little bit younger but want to get an introduction into something similar to scuba. SNUBA is a combination between scuba and snorkeling. They have a mask, but they're attached to the boat, so they're not going free on their own with a air pack out into the water. They're still connected to the boat, but they can go deeper than they can with snorkeling and see more and stay underwater for a little longer. Our scuba diving boats are the best in the field. We have been voted one of the top 5 dive operations in the Western Hemisphere by PADI. So not only is it super fun, but incredibly safe as well. We also offer our Beaches Sailing School. This is great for people of all ages, and we're certified by the American Sailing Association. So this is a great place to, one, work on your sailing if you haven't done it before, or get to do it in the Caribbean if you're a fan of sailing. Teens get their own scene. I know this is very, very important because I think teens are probably the hardest to accommodate because, as we know, they can be a bit particular. So we want people to know that when we say beaches is for everyone, we truly mean everyone. It's not just kid focused. It's not just adult focused. We have something for your babies, kids, teens, tweens, anyone you could think of. And at beaches, teens have the freedom to go off and enjoy themselves, where parents feel comfortable letting them go off and have fun and go and hang out at the Xbox lounge, go and hang out at the arcade, or go and hang out at the teen club. As I mentioned, we do have our teen clubs on resort. Club Liquid, that is super, super fun. Again, gives them that freedom, but the comfort of your parents knowing that, they're not going off of the resort or going anywhere that you're not sure of. They're right here on property where they get to interact with kids of their own age and have a good time. As I mentioned, this is our Xbox lounge. It is super, super fun. This, as you see here, is actually the Just Dance station, which is probably my absolute favorite. You will catch me and my coworkers there whenever we're staying at beaches. It's a really, really fun time and a great immersive experience. So it might be hard to get your kids out of this room. I will warn you that. They will definitely absolutely love it. And it's completely unlimited free play, of course. This is our Trenchtown Arcade Lounge. And of course, we can't forget about our nightly entertainment as well. We have nightly entertainment, different shows and events, both for families and adults and for kids. Everything you can think of to keep yourself entertained, so you never truly have to leave the property. We do also offer golf included with our beaches resorts as well. We do have a golf course in Ocho Rios. It's not on resort, but it is our golf club, a short drive away. We do provide that transfer from beaches Ocho Rios. As I mentioned, golf is included. All of your greens fees are covered. The only additional charges are for a caddy if required in that location, as well as any equipment you might want to rent. Our Red Lane Spa is probably my favorite aspect of Sandals or Beaches Resort, whether you're looking to get a facial, a hot stone massage, a pedicure, a manicure, whatever you're looking to do to relax, you can do. And of course, with beaches, we have things for our kids too. So great for mommy daughter day, looking to get, mani pedis, a kid's massage, anything like that. We can, bring our kids into the relaxation as well. Now, if you're like myself, as much fun as it is to stay on resort, I need to get off and experience the island in which I'm staying. And Island Roots is the best way to do that. Island Roots is our Caribbean excursion company. It is a separate company, but it's owned by Sandals and Beaches. We have everything from mild to wild, whether it's river rafting, dune buggy tours, zip lining, catamaran cruises, deep sea fishing, tours around the island. Pretty much anything you can think of, you can find with Island Roots. Now, I definitely recommend, though we do have a desk on resort if you decide to do any last-minute Island Roots excursions, I highly encourage you to book in advance through your travel agent, Teresa, with Honeymoon Islands. She can actually sit down with you and go through the different islands and see what excursions are offered, what exactly you need on that excursion, how long it is, what you need to bring, what all it entails, and also secure your availability because they do go fast and everyone's looking to go. They are flexible, of course, if you get there, you're on vacation, we know things change, but it's always good to secure your spot in advance before you arrive. So we have 3 different beaches locations, and they're located on the Caribbean's best beaches. We have a beaches in Turks and Caicos, we have a beaches in Negril, and we have a beaches in Ocho Rios. Now it's important to note that in Negril and Ocho Rios, we also have Sandals properties within proximity, and we do allow exchange privileges. So if the adults at beaches are looking to maybe go out and check out the Sandals nearby, we do not provide a transfer service for that. However, if you go down to the front, they can coordinate getting a taxi service, and you can go over and enjoy all the amenities, the restaurants, everything that we have to offer at the nearby Sandals. So Beaches, Turks and Caicos, I would probably rank this as our most popular resort across both brands just because of how much it has to offer in the fact that any single person can be accommodated at Beaches, Turks and Caicos. It's also one of, if not our largest property that we have between both of the brands. And also Turks and Caicos is just an absolutely pristine location that is unmatched by many other destinations. So Beaches, Turks and Caicos is split into 5 villages. We have the Caribbean Village, Seaside Village, Italian, Key West, and the French Village. Each village is very, very different, has its own kind of personality, style, layout, and architecture. So this is another one of the advantages of working for your travel agent. She can sit down with you, see what your priorities are, see what's most important to you, and make sure to place you not only at the best resort for you, but the best location on resort as well, the best room, the best location in proximity to beach, pool, etc. As I mentioned, we do have our Pirate Island water park here, similar to our other destinations. This is that surf simulator that I mentioned, which is super, super fun. We have water slides, lazy rivers, really great options. This is the Key West beachfront 4-bedroom Butler Villa. Like I mentioned, this is great for those large family trips. It is a 4-bedroom villa that you have private with exclusive pool as well as direct access to the beach right in front of you. Here at Beaches, Turks and Caicos, dining will definitely be your most difficult decision. As I mentioned, we do have 23 now actually different dining options here at Beaches, Turks and Caicos. They are all over the spectrum as far as type of dining options. Some new additions that we added at Beaches, Turks and Caicos, we have food trucks now. So outside of the water park, we have Mr. Mac, which is our mac and cheese food truck. You can get lobster mac and cheese, vegan mac and cheese, spicy mac and cheese, all kinds of different options, as well as our Curls and Swirls ice cream truck as well. These are great for those kids that are hanging out at the water park all day. You just can't get them to go inside to eat. So you send them over to the food truck, get them a quick snack, and they can go back to enjoying themselves. Next, moving over to Jamaica, we have 2 beaches properties here. Beaches Negril, this is located on an infamous stretch of 7 Mile Beach. For those of you who don't know, 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica is famous. It is 7 miles of uninterrupted beach. So you can walk 7 miles from the beginning to the end. We also have our Pirate Island water park here as well with our kid-friendly pools and swim-up soda bars. This is our tropical beachfront 2-bedroom Grand Butler family suite. We have 7 different world-class dining options here at Beaches Negril. So to give you an example of the kind of the personality of each, as I mentioned, each resort is a little bit different. They're catered towards different clientele. So Beaches Negril is definitely a more intimate property, great for those smaller families or newer families. Beaches Negril, that can be a great option for you as well. Or for those looking to do a lot of excursions, Negril is definitely located close to a lot of great excursions and things to do outside of the resort in Negril, Jamaica. And last but certainly not least, we have Beaches Ocho Rios here in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. We have our Pirate Island Water Park, our kid-friendly pools and swim-up soda bars. And these are some of the room category options that we offer here at Beaches Ocho Rios. We have all types of dining options here as well, whether it's from Caribbean to Italian. Seafood, of course, is a big thing that we offer, but like I mentioned, kids can be accommodated anywhere. We can accommodate the pickiest of diners, but it's also a great opportunity to get your kids, if they haven't already, to experience different types of culinary options, because we do have so many different types of dining experiences that kids can really try food from all over the world. As I mentioned, we do have our Jamaica Golf and Country Club here in Beaches Ocho Rios for those parents looking to go get some golfing in. We do also have golf pros at the golf club as well if you're looking to work on your golf game and perhaps work with the golf pros, or even do a lesson for your children to get them introduced into golf. Greg Norman has designed all of our golf courses, so they are the best of the best when it comes to golf in the Caribbean. Now, I just want to touch on weddings and honeymoons, of course, when it comes to beaches, because though we are the family vacation, Sandals and Beaches resorts were created for people in love. So Sandals was created for 2 people in love, but Beaches was created for families who want to celebrate their love for each other. And weddings and honeymoons is a big part of that. So we do offer destination weddings, honeymoons, as well as retie the knots. We find that retie the knots are really, really popular at Beaches resorts, especially because families can bring their children into it. It gives you that opportunity to celebrate your 10-year, 15-year, 20, 25, and so forth anniversary with a nice, beautiful ceremony on the beach with your family and your kids there, just to reaffirm your love for each other and your commitment for each other. I recommend, if you're looking to do a destination wedding, Beaches, of course, is the best option if you're looking to have children involved. For those who maybe are interested in doing something at Sandals but have children, a lot of people will do the ceremony and everything like that at the Beaches, and then once all the guests go home, the couple can move over to a nearby Sandals and enjoy an adults-only vacation. With Sandals, there are no packages, no themes. We don't like weddings to be cookie cutter. We want every bride's wedding to be completely unique to her. They're completely customizable to her exact specifications and their dream wedding. So we have different inspirations to get you started, but you can pick and hand tailor different aspects from each inspiration, whether it's the table runner from this one, the chair backs from this one, the flowers from this one. It can be completely customized and mix and match to become your dream destination wedding. It's also important to note destination weddings are included with Sandals and Beaches. So what that means is for a minimum 3-night stay at Sandals or Beaches resorts, we do include a free wedding package. So that's that free basic wedding package. And of course, you can add additional things onto that. And another great thing about our wedding program is that the more guests that you have, the more free inclusions that you get. So the more guests that you have attend and the more rooms that you actually have on resort, the more extra inclusions and free items you can have, not only for the wedding, but for the trip itself. So for example, some of our add-ons we have, rum and game night that you can have. We have sangria bars at the wedding. We have a catamaran cruise excursion, different things like that, that go beyond just the wedding, but the entire experience. Because that's one thing I find that really stands out about destination weddings is it's not just the night. You have your family all there down on resort together, and it's a week-long experience together. One day you all get to go do a catamaran cruise together. Another day, everybody gets to hang out at the beach together. It goes beyond just the wedding reception and the ceremony itself. This is an example of one of our newer wedding inspirations, Band of Gold. And this is a very cheesy slogan, but it could not be more true when it comes to Sandals and Beaches. Sometimes the best moments in life are the simple ones. With Sandals and Beaches Resorts, you're not getting a tangible thing. It's not a tangible experience. It's intangible, but it's something you will never forget. You're there to create memories that you'll get to hold onto and cherish for years and years to come. And that's really what a vacation is about. It's about connecting with your loved ones and spending time making memories that you can hold on to forever. And I truly think that you can do that the best, particularly with your family at our beaches properties. Now, I talked a lot about families, but as I mentioned, beaches resorts are for everyone. If anyone's looking to do a girls' getaway, we actually have a special promotion. It's called the BFF Girls Getaway. You can grab your friends and go. This is a special promotion that we run during a couple of days in September and May, where it's all focused on the ladies. We have different things like yoga on the beach, jewelry and wine soirees, different things that are just catered towards our girls trips, mom and daughter trips, just that girls getaway where you can connect with your friends and have a good time at beaches. And this is at Beaches, Turks and Caicos. Last thing I want to touch on is the Sandals Foundation. This is the charitable arm of Sandals and Beaches Resorts. If you're looking, a lot of people nowadays, volunteerism has become really popular, especially people going on family trips, like to go and connect with the island. And we do have lots of different options for you and your families, whether it's bringing school supplies down for our Pack for a Purpose program, or even doing our reading road trip, where you can actually go to the schools that we sponsor, hang out with the kids, interact, read. It's a really fun and rewarding experience, particularly for your kids to get to interact with other children on the island. It can be really, really fun. Now, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to come out and listen to us today. I want to thank Teresa, of course, as well, for putting this together for everyone. You are in great hands with Honeymoon Islands. Again, I'm a huge advocate for booking through your local travel agent. They are the expert when it comes to getting away and doing vacations. And they can actually sit down and make sure that you're getting what's made for you. Vacations truly aren't a one-size-fits-all. They're tailored to your needs, your desires, your dreams. And that's exactly what travel agents are there for. So, Teresa, I'll pass it back over to you.
Thank you, Courtney. I couldn't unmute myself. But anyway, and you think children or families will be attending, this would be a great place to go for your destination wedding. Anyway, if you need to reach out to me and you would like my assistance in planning your family vacation or your destination wedding, please reach out to me via email, which is Teresa, Teresa, at Honeymoon Islands. Honeymoon Islands has an S at the end of it, .com. My website is honeymoonislands.com. You could also follow me on Instagram, or I have many Facebook groups. So just send me a PM or a DM and reach out. And I look forward to helping people. Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you, Teresa, and thank you, everyone, again. Have a great rest of your week and hope to see you on your dream vacation sometime soon.